So the first type in every ANSYS is we have to select the type of analysis. So what type of analysis, like whether we are going to do structural analysis or thermal analysis or CFD analysis. So first step, and the second step is we have to define the model, that is whether the material is having thickness or like that. We have to define the element. Second step is defining the element. Third step is defining the material property, whether the material is steel or aluminum or any composites, or it is made of plastic or any yep, I mean any CFRPs, that is composites, reinforced plastic, that we have to define. Then we have to create the geometry, creation of geometry starting from key point, line, then area, after which we are going to mesh it, that is discretizing the larger element into smaller element of equal length and equal properties, that is called as meshing. After meshing, we are going to apply loads. So applying loads is displacement. Applying loads, we have two steps. One is defining displacement, that is arresting the necessary and second step is applying load. So the load may be in terms of pressure, in terms of force, like that. So that is the sixth step. After applying the load, we have to solve the problem. That is your step number 7. Once this is done, we have to view the results by general post processor. Go to general processor for viewing the results. So what are the results we are interested in? We are interested in noting the deformed shape, deflections, and one misses stress. So likewise, we have 8 steps to be performed in this analysis. Okay, so this is very common thing in creating the model to analyzing the model. These are the common steps. Type of analysis, define the element, material properties, create geometry, meshing, applying load, constraining the point, then applying the pressure load and force load, then solving the problem and viewing the results. The results are deformed shape, deflections, and one misses stress. Okay, so this is the general procedure. General ANSYS procedure. Okay, so it changes from problem to problem. So when you're doing any stress analysis in structural members, when you are doing thermal analysis, when you are doing buckling load, when we are doing vibrations, the steps will be changing, but the procedure is same. Okay, So with this, I'll stop today's lecture, and in the next class, we shall discuss about the remaining procedures.